Space is intimidating, straight up, whether it's living in space, flying to space, heck, even just launching a satellite is seemingly reserved for only billionaires or government agencies, right? Not anymore. Harnessing the integration of blockchain technology and the space economy, Copernic Space is paving the way to the democratization of space, or rather, opening up the playing field for you and I to actually own assets in space or on the moon. First off, what do I mean by assets? Well, this could be anything from cargo space, data collected from the spacecraft, the actual items in the cargo areas, to the actual rover or spacecraft itself. In December 2022, Lunar Outpost's MAPP rover will launch on SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket and land on the moon's south pole. After gathering material samples for NASA and conducting other activities, the rover with your cargo ownership will stay on the moon forever, giving you the first true space asset in space and on the moon. But why is this actually valuable? We love the fact that the general public now has access to space, but does it actually make a difference? And will it actually make a difference? Okay, let's run this scenario. Let's say I have something I want to go to the moon. Let's say it's a physical copy of an NFT, like a card with the artwork on it. I discover and buy the necessary space and related rights through the Copernic Space marketplace, and Lunar Outpost sends my physical NFT art to the moon aboard their rover. Here's the fun part. Copernic Space will then allow me, as the owner of that asset, to take my NFT that I received as proof of ownership of my cargo space and fractionalize it into 10,000 NFTs, or 10,000 equal pieces of ownership of that artwork on the moon. So now, while yes, I technically purchased the cargo space, if you pay me X amount to mint the NFT, you'll now have part ownership of that asset on the moon. Cool, right? And this is just the tip of the iceberg with Copernic Space. On their marketplace, you'll be able to buy cargo space on these spacecraft. You can fractionalize your cargo into NFTs and sell those on the marketplace. You can buy the fractionalized NFT for partial ownership in those assets as listed by the original NFT owners. And you can actually fund space companies who list their ventures on the website. Whether in a space startup or an established company, you can now directly finance the future and own a piece of space. One of the reasons why I love this company too is the fact that they have integrity and professionalism in every rank of their organization. Co-founded by Grant Blaisdell and Lady Rocket, these guys have a track record with previous ventures and are dealing with some monster entities in both space and crypto, like Polygon, NASA, Lunar Outpost, Exodus Orbitals, and so many more projects that are actually projects you'll see covered on this channel in the future. One quick note that I wanted to say is that this video is not sponsored in any way by Copernic Space or Lunar Outpost. I'm just making this to teach you about an incredible project that I love and I cannot wait to participate in. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video and you want to learn more about the intersection of space and blockchain technology, subscribe to this channel and click the bell to be alerted when I post more videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.